Y'all start the stream. Start the stream.
Here we go. Two of the top four seeds who began this playoff journey have arrived at their championship moment. Each side earned a bye from a strong regular season. Each side won 2 playoff games to get here. Now, which side goes home with the ultimate trophy? Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football. National championship at stake. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's brought down at the 16, with the better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Miami.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Second down, we're going to throw it. It's a fumble! And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
Oh my gosh, Chris, you can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce, that ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll run it from the gun. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Wide open downfield. Here he goes. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Hurricanes. They strike first in this national title bout. Wow, that is how you kick off a national championship game, Kirk.
Man, Chris, you're exactly right. This offense came out with a mindset that they're not going to wait around and wait for this defense to get settled in. They're going to punch them straight in the mouth and assert themselves. What a championship-level statement that was.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? That's the quickest way to blow up the run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line,
they trap him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Chris, let's give credit to this defense for having all the answers on that one. Skill guys covered in nickel. Quarterback accounted for and stopped before reaching the marker. That's great coordination and togetherness from this defensive unit.
See if he can make something happen with the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. On the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop him this time. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. But Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Throws it to the right. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a 1st down.
Always have to be careful on the sideline not to step out accidentally. The wide receiver does a good job here on the route to bring the ball in while on a tightrope.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. The shotgun running play call. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. The short completion to the tight end. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a 1st down. The Hurricanes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The Canes with 1st and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. The defense swarming him that time.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. of the gun now on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the 2nd sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down the road and catch a big gainer.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
He hands it off from the gun. Picks up a few yards there, and that's going to wrap up the first. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. He was a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Short pass finds the tight end. And he goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks in a fresh set of downs. And the Ducks are moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Breaking tackles. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. The Ducks looking to keep this drive rolling. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And tests the middle and gets stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Second down, we're going to throw it. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
And his defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
Moves out of the pocket. as they answer with their first score of this title game. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is the national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Shotgun formation, here's an inside give. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch!
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. And of course, oh my gosh, just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami in the wide receiver position. Now, you could say not recently. They've had some pretty good players, but you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff from the shotgun. Gets the first and still running. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And the Canes will have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw here. Grabbed by the receiver. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
It's second down after that completion. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Now they'll run it on the toss. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. The Canes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. So now from the 29, it's third down and short. We'll see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Football comes out. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it. Down, the offense will go for it.
Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. They test the middle but get stopped. Goes nowhere. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. No gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. They call the draw play here. And the stop made just short of the goal line. They'll put it at the 2. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Miami. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. First and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Breaking free at the 35. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. On the move now. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty mark. Just time enough for one more play in the half. It is third down and forever. He'll look to throw it. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. And it's incomplete. A last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick it off to begin the second half. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. Defense shoves it out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Boom. The ball is caught. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First and 10 play coming up. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tacklers on that run.
The game makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Caught by the receiver. Gets some space around the 30. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Ducks pick up enough to get a first down there. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Now the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have, but you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. The pass rush gets home.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense, and it is. It's become an offensive game, but how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
There, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Penalty backs the defense up even more. Now 1st and goal from the 1. Design quarterback run. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that one.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. The pocket breaking down. And the defense closes in quickly to stop him short of the goal line.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
They moved it to the 3. Now it's 3rd and goal. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. This defense is making it tough. Ball still at the 3. It's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's picked off in the end zone. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room. That run, good for a 1st down. The offense still rolling. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looks to the left, and it's complete.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the left side. Oh, what a grab! He's in the clear. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Canes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Extra point makes it a 17-point game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st down, it's play action. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. Started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. And Justin Herbert, of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday, what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
He'll take a deep shot here. Catch made down inside the 15-yard line. They finally stop him, but a big chunk play to wrap up the 3rd period. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. So 3 quarters complete. This battle to crown a national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the game summary so far. Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. He's running out of time here. Runs out of room and runs out of time. They trap him for a sack.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
They look to throw it here on second down. It's an outbound. The catch made. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Drop him back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
That's an important first down on that running play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Tries the right with a quick throw.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game, and why is he throwing the football?
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking for the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
They're still trusting this quarterback to make great throws, and why not? He has had a game you dream about in the national championship. Every throw right on the money. He's had time to make great throws, and he is delivered to be, in my opinion, the MVP of the national title.
They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Quick throw caught on the left side. You make the tackle, but that's an excellent game. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, a big part of the reason, Chris, we've seen this offense be able to build a lead is because of the way they've mixed up the run with the pass. Back-to-back plays, positive yards. I love that they're keeping an aggressive mindset, even working with a lead.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because he can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. Going to have to go back to the drawing board.
Direct snap for the back. Good enough for first down yardage.
This is how you put a game away. Already up multiple scores, now running the football this entire drive, eating up the clock. Really good chance here of putting this game on ice.
Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Caught near the goal line.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
The Hurricanes trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. QB keeper all the way. Touchdown, Hurricanes. They continue to roll up the score.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. The offense just takes a knee here. It went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. And the offense will just take a knee. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And the quarterback just takes a knee. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. It's a mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as a top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Miami Hurricanes.